everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turn to the city, I broke up a knot. I said no millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, and then
Lying in wait inside of State Farm Stadium, the Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature Big Red Siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in week 2. Kate Scott, joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be longtime vet Nick Folk to get us started. And we're off in Glendale. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So here are the Cardinals now, heading out for their first drive. They're led up by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, man, he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defensive worst nightmare.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 37. Into the hands of Harrison. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
From the gun, it's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Cardinals first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, 6 big points on the board.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And this drive will start inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
On play action, here's Young. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Ready?
Shotgun snap out of Young. He has the first over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He finds Evans, left side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Counter play, Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready. Block 40.
Out of the gun, Young. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Let's go.
They're going for it, Young. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Across the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Panthers.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. It's caught by Harrison. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals.
They'll toss it here to Benson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They just get the play off. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here's Kyler to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. They snap it to Murray. does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Cardinals first down. First down.
Another throw coming from Murray. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
14. Panthers nothing. Jack Wyland taking off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He gets with a return here. Shoots one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Automatic first down.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, it's Young. Now he takes it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Jukes the defender. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. They're set up at the 35 now. It's Young, the throw here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Here we go.
A second down throw for Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle, and then go finish that runner.
And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good gain. They picked up 12, third and short. Brooks going for the marker. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Sean Murphy bunting on the
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
brings up second and goal at the Cardinals' 7-yard line.
They go to him again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Benson now from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals with a 2nd and 7. Now Murray on the play fake. Headed out right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that takes them to 3rd down. Kyler looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call the heck of the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Murray here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a 1st down here. On 4th down, here's Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Dukes out a one-stop. The Panthers headed out on offense again just before halftime. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. To the air on first down. Young. This one finds Boyd. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Set, ready.
Second and 6 now. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Back to throw it. Jump off caught by his back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So entering the locker room. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Johnson now on the return. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. This drive will begin with Hubbard. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Carolina in punt formation. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Benson. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll run. It's Benson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Going to the ground again on foot. He hurries forward here, for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Benson once more. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Off the play action, here's Murray. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He's got the drive complete. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Cardinals.
Give now to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 41-yard
From
line.
the gun, it's Murray. Forced that to his right. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Back at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Murray on third down. He rolls to his right. Finds Benson on the check down. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Johnson with a return here. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on, check, go. 45, right.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. And one again with Hubbard. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Let's go. 50 red.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth. All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, Young. Completed to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get ready. Room 32.
Young working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Now begin this drive with Benson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Buys time, rolling right.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Harrison secures this left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now Murray on the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 34-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Panthers set to take the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First down, Young. Finds a man. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it! And the Cardinals grab it! Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They're going play action. It's Murray. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Panthers 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Thompson on the coverage.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking slant route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. 45. White.
Now it's Young. That one's complete, right side. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
And it's 3rd down.
Set. Cut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
4th down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
He connects downfield. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Sanders. A 41-yard gain. 1st down, Panthers.
Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's stopped out of the 16 after a small gain. Offense up to the line
The
fast.
16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 16. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
7 yards to go.
Here's Young to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals moments away from a 2-0 start. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. He's trying to go deep again. And they for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that brings up fourth and short. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Here we go.
Young up first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
And the Panther first down.
Set, ready.
It's Young. Throw here on first. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Ready. Ready. 30.
Here's Young again. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Young. He's running for it. Oh, it's out. Young lost it. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that was one wild ride. QB does a terrific job. Gets out in the open field, has a big play. And then he's got to watch the other quarterback run on the field as he gives the ball away.
The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Gets him on the in route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing again, Murray. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10. Again, it's ready to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
A dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead.